What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. The two-piece? I don't know. I don't know. Should I get it out here today? Or should I wait till Friday? I don't know. Might be fitting for Friday. It might. It might just be. But anyways, let's just get into this content. So, pretty sure most of you have seen the AEW games stream from yesterday. But let's go ahead and dive into some of these things that we saw, some of these things that we already knew, some of these things we never knew about. Just go ahead and chat. Number one, you can attack your opponent slightly before the match starts. I don't know if anybody caught that. It was that MJF match. I don't know if anybody caught that. Number two, Orange Cassidy can pin while his hands are in his pocket, but he can also fight with his hands in his pocket too. I don't know if y'all caught that. When his hands were in his pocket, he was moving around. I was way too hyped. I was way too hyped. He was moving around, and then he attempted to jump onto MJF, I believe, and then MJF caught him. Number three, the barricade moves as you dive on it, or you could throw somebody to it, anything. There's barricade physics. You saw it multiple times throughout the stream. There's barricade physics. You can break through the barricade. Not just with WWE when you just spear somebody and that's the only way you can break it. Irish whip, a tope, slamming somebody on it. Like, hey, we got barricade physics. That's good to know. Number four, pyro can be triggered during an entrance and you can move the camera around. And talking about this entrance topic, I've been seeing a lot of comments, just a lot of comments talking about well, they don't have full entrances. I get that, but bro, you gotta realize that they're not aiming for the last and final time. I don't know how many times we have to come on here and repeat this. You could talk about, but 2K has this, 2K has this, 2K has this. My guy, my lady. Just don't even make that argument, bro. Because they are not aiming for the visuals. They're not aiming for the presentation. They're aiming for the gameplay. When it comes to the gameplay, they knock that shit out of the park, and that's all that matters. I get your frustrations. You want full entrances, but I'm going to let you know something, bruh. I'm going to keep it real with you here. And a lot of you might not like what I'm about to say. But quite frankly, I could fucking care less about your entrance. I'm just keeping it real. Because when it comes to offline, yeah, that's cool and all. But when it comes to online, guess what? Guess what, buddy? I'm going to skip your shit. I'm going to skip your shit. Just think about this. Before you get mad, just think about this shit. Let's say somebody's been talking hella shit online. Nobody's about to sit here and watch your full entrance, bruh. Nobody's about to sit here and watch your full entrance. Nobody cares. I'm just keeping it real. Nobody cares. I'm not about to sit here and watch your entrance. I am looking forward to beating your ass. I'm not about to sit here and watch your entrance. I get it. You spent a lot of time creating your entrance. I get that. But I, quite frankly, don't care. I'm going to skip it. That's just the way it goes. If we're talking about offline, then yeah. But let me tell you something too. 2K, you could talk about they have this, they have this, they have this. But quite frankly, they have the feature in there, but it's limited. They're not doing shit with it. You feel me? I'm still, to this day, hearing complaints about the creative suite still being dull. You can have creative interest, but that shit is still. And I'm going to keep it real. Is it truly a custom entrance if you can't have custom music in it? Because there's a lot of shit that you can't do in creating entrance. There's a lot of shit you can't do. I'm keeping it real. There's a lot of shit you can't do. So yeah, that's just my take on it. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's not an end all be all thing, you feel me? Focus on the gameplay. Please, focus on the gameplay. That is what they've said numerous times. What they were aiming for is the gameplay. And what are you seeing? What are you seeing being displayed over and over and over again? You are seeing great gameplay. So did they lie to you? I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's cut that shit out for real. Let's continue. Number 5. You can chain wrestle. There's transitions, there's all that. Real wrestling and wrestling video games are back. It's fucking back. I know you saw all the slick ass reversals, all the slick ass counters, the transitions, front face lock, rear, the way they were just countering and countering. I know you saw it. Real wrestling is back. This is what we mean by skills. Not having to sit here and guess which button your opponent is pressing. Oh, is he pressing A? Is he pressing X? Is he pressing B? That shit is lame. That shit takes no skill. Like I said, I can sit here and take over the leaderboards if I really wanted to. We can do that shit. It's not difficult. But it's just not fun, gameplay wise. We like those bangers. We like those 5-star matches. We love that shit. And 2K's gameplay just simply just lacks. It lacks. And it's been lacking. But now with the re-edition of chain wrestling and smooth transitions and all that, we finna see who's really good at wrestling games right here. We are about to see who's really good at wrestling games. This is the game that we're really about to see where your skills at. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of people who are not going to like this game. And there's a lot of people who think they like this game right now, but they're going to have a different opinion on June 29th once they're getting their ass kicked over and over and over and over and over again, and they realize it's nothing like WWE 2K. I'm keeping it real. Let's continue. Lots of blood. But for those of y'all who are pussies, Kenny Omega has a surprise for you. A feature that you can disable, I might add. So there you have it. We mentioned this in the previous video. If it's too much blood for you and you can't handle it, you're like, oh, I can't watch. Here you have it. If this is too much blood for you for some odd reason, guess what? Kenny confirmed that you can turn it off. Are you happy now? But, like I said, ECW, that's my shit. I done seen it all. I've seen some gruesome shit in that ring. This ain't nothing to me. It's a video game. If somebody wants to be a complete fucking maniac, and it's just all out chaos in that ring, simple. Let it happen. I don't understand why people were complaining about this. You asked WWE to add more blood. They said, fuck you, we're not doing that. AEW Games said, okay, we hear you, we'll do it ourselves. And now all of a sudden it's a problem. If WWE 2K had the same amount of blood, would you have a different opinion? Because that seems to be where this is going. If AEW does it, it's not cool, it's lame, it's boring. But if WWE does those same exact things, it's the best thing in the world. Just admit you're a fanboy. Stop trying to hide it. Just admit that you are a fanboy. Next one. Mashing is all buttons. You see on 2K23, 2K22, well, honestly, all these 2Ks in general, you've been limited to just the A button when it comes to kicking out and all that stuff. Well, we're throwing it back to the PS2 era, where you can mash, you have to, who remembers this? Your thumbs was dead tired back in the day, smashing the fuck out them buttons. You was smashing X, circle, triangle, and square at the same damn time. Well, guess what? It's back. So you better get them fingers ready. Pause. No homo. You better get them fingers ready for Fight Forever. Because you going to be mashing. You're going to be mashing. But it's not just for pins. It's not just for pins. It's also for subs too. That's the kicker. That is the kicker. We've been saying that 2K submission system is broken as hell. Well, now pins and subs are button mashing. And it's pressed all the buttons too. So, hey, we're going to really see. We're going to really see how this works out. Let's go to the next one. Intergender matches are available. As you saw in the stream, we had Britt Baker versus Chris Jericho. That's an intergender match. Like I said, let's see what y'all ladies got. See y'all ladies in the ring on June 29th. And that includes you, Mayo. Let's see what you got. Let's continue. You cannot store/stack. What I mean by this, if you play WWE games recently, as you've seen, you stack up to 3 finishers. You could just sit there and just stack, and just, you can wait for the perfect opportunity. You can wait for the perfect opportunity to strike like a cobra. But sorry to burst your bubble. Sorry. What my boy James Storm say? Sorry about your damn luck. Guess what, buddy? Day of Reckoning is knocking at your door. Because specials. Finishers are now called specials if you haven't noticed. But you have a limited time to use them. So guess what? If you're struggling and you're getting your ass kicked, and your special was flashing, and you don't use it in time, guess what? You're fucked, and you got to earn it back again. This is where that competitive side comes in. This is where that skill comes in. Hey, like I said, we're going to see who really about it. We're going to see who really about that action once Fight Forever comes out. We've heard a lot of talk. But let's see where the real comp is on Fight Forever. Let's go to the next one. There is a stat/grading system post-match, whatever you want to call it. I know you saw the letters. You saw everything post-match. They tried to make it quick, like we couldn't see it, but we saw it. There's a grading system for every match. We saw it. Let's go to the next one. You can set somebody on both sides of the ropes. Not only the inside, but the outside too. That's dope. And last but not least, wrestlers are unique. Not everyone will feel the same. A lot of you have been wondering, because it's like I said, you gotta stop jumping to conclusions. This game is not out yet. I get it. We have some things we want to see, but this game is not out yet, and not a lot of people have got to spend time on this game. What you saw yesterday was 2 individuals who clearly don't know how to play this fucking game. They might have played it for a couple minutes, but they haven't been constantly playing the game. They haven't had much time on the game. They're professional wrestlers. For fuck's sake, they're professional wrestlers. They got shit to do. All right? They're not on these games 24/7, 365, and the game is not even out yet. It's still clearly being worked on. So you were wondering, yo, what's wrong with OC? Why does he keep doing the same combo, the same combination over and over and over again? And I said that too. So don't sit here and say that this is a biased channel catering towards AEW, because if you go back and watch that stream, I saw that shit too. I said, damn, OC must love that combo. OC keep doing that same damn combo, I swear. I said that shit multiple times. This ain't no biased journalism. I talk about this shit. But what's clear is that Orange Cassidy does not know how to play the game yet. He doesn't know how to play the game yet. But every superstar will be unique. Now, there are some things, I think there will be some things that are default, that are generic for all superstars. Like, if you go back and watch, you'll notice, I think a couple of the superstars, I don't know if all of them did it or just a few of them, but a couple of them did do when they were when they had them in front face lock, and they were doing the knees. When they had them in the clinch, they were doing the knees to the body. A couple of them have it, so I believe that that's mandatory, that's default for all the wrestlers. I think that some things will be on there, but I think for the most part, all of them will have their original moves, and they will feel like themselves, as you saw with Orange Cassidy and the sloth style with the hands in his pocket. I'm interested in seeing more of that too. Like, where's my boy Danhausen? Like, let me get an Easter egg. Like, who remembers SmackDown vs. Raw when Hornswoggle would come out of the ring with the goddamn shillelagh, and you had the shillelagh too? Who remembers that? Can we get an Easter egg like that? Maybe we pick best friends or something, and then Danhausen comes out of nowhere and he curses somebody. Like, I don't know. He comes from under the ring, or it comes from backstage or somebody, and he curses somebody. I don't know, something. I don't know. But yeah, for those of y'all wondering, yes, there are different grapples in the game. There are different maneuvers in the game. It's just, this is we got some new blood on this game. We got some new meat on this game. All right, they're noobs, okay? They're noobs. Cut them some slack. Cut them some slack. Cut them some slack. Do not worry. All right? Do not worry. We're not going to see what you actually want to see until we get two people on the sticks who actually know how to play the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Once we get two high-level players who know how to play the game, then yeah, we'll see more of that. But Orange Cassidy, he's not acclimated yet. You know? He doesn't necessarily know how to fully play the game yet. Give it time, though. Give it time. And also, another thing I want to get out there, I've seen, man, some other comments that I saw, I was like, oh, I'm worried about the delay I kept seeing. Bro, you're worrying about the wrong thing. You're worried about the wrong thing. The delay is not the gameplay, all right? The delay is not the gameplay. See, I'm going to tell you what happened. All Elite Arcade, what Evil Uno essentially does is he takes the consoles on the road with him, and they check into the hotel, and they stream directly from hotel Wi-Fi. If any of you have ever checked into a hotel, you know that 9 times out of 10, the hotel Wi-Fi is going to be dog shit. So yeah, they were streaming directly from the hotel Wi-Fi. That is why you kept seeing some frame rates, a drop in frame rate. You kept seeing some buffering, some lag, whatever you want to call it. That's what was happening. That wasn't Fight Forever doing that lagging. That was Twitch, okay? That was the stream. That was not the game. That was not the game. I saw a couple of comments, bro, why is it lagging? They're offline. Bro, it's not Fight Forever. For the last time, it was the Wi-Fi. How many times do I have to say it? So like I was saying, you gotta stop focusing on this extra shit and letting people lure you and manipulate you into the wrong shit. Focus on the gameplay, alright? Because that is what they're here to present to you. The gameplay. This is not a fucking 4K 60 frame per second realistic real life fucking wrestling game. This is a goddamn arcade game with some real life capabilities. Like, the wrestling is the realest aspect. When it comes to visuals, hey, it may not be your style. You may not like the art style. So be it. A lot of you might be turned off by that. I get that. But let me tell you why, though. The reason why you're turned off by this and you keep saying graphics, is because either A, You didn't get a chance to play the games from the GameCube, the PS2, the PlayStation 1, the Nintendo 64. You didn't get to play these games with us. You missed out. Or number two, you've been playing 2K for so long that you just gotten used to the 2K standard when it comes to graphics. 2K got you hooked. 2K got you brainwashed into thinking that graphics are the end-all be-all. It shouldn't be like that. You got to get your mind out of the gutter. And you got to remember that gameplay is what matters. All right? Let me repeat it. Gameplay, gameplay, gameplay. That is the word of the day. Gameplay. Please, for the last and final time, stop talking about the graphics. Because if you want to talk about graphics, let's talk about 2K. They have amazing graphics. This is like, how many videos have I sat here and admitted, as much as y'all want to say this is a biased journalism, how many times have I sat here and told you and admitted that 2K23 shits on AEW Fight Forever's graphics? I admitted that. 2K has graphics that are light years ahead of AEW Fight Forever. I've admitted that on multiple occasions. There's nothing, anybody with half a brain can notice that shit. Like, come the fuck on. But what about when it comes to the gameplay? What about when it comes to the gameplay? They don't have that shit. Somebody picks up a WWE game in today's generation. What happens? They get bored of it in 3 weeks or a month. Shit's boring. What does it lack? It lacks gameplay. You could keep on going on and on and on about what 2K has, but what they don't have is gameplay. And that's why those games are a steaming hot pile of dog shit every single year. Oh, but 2K has universe mode. But universe mode is dog shit, and the gameplay is dog shit. Oh, but 2K has GM mode. But GM mode is dog shit. The gameplay is dog shit. Oh, but 2K has war games. But once again, the fucking online servers are dog shit. And the gameplay is dog shit. You can talk about everything that 2K has, but what they don't have is gameplay. The thing that is going to keep the players engaged. Oh, but 2K has community creations, but what don't they have? They don't have gameplay. Like I said, you're sitting here and you're basically making excuses out of the ass right now for 2K at this point. Seriously. It's mind-boggling at this point. It'll be different if 2K had the gameplay to match what else they have in the game, but they don't. They have the game modes, but the game modes are trash, and the gameplay is also trash. So you got a trash game altogether. And for the foreseeable future, they will be building off of 2K22. So let's be real. When you first picked up 2K23, what were your initial thoughts? What were your initial thoughts? Oh, I hope it's better than 22. But the more you got to play it, you realized that it was a literal carbon copy of 2K22. And then what happens when you pick up 2K24? You're going to realize that it was a literal carbon copy of 2K23. And what happens, I hope this is not the case. I hope 2K25 is when they get the ball rolling. But what happens, it is a big possibility. What happens when you pick up 2K25? It's a big possibility that you're going to be saying that it feels too much like 2K24. And this is the main issue with 2K. Their lack of innovation. Come on now. You're wondering why everybody is excited for Fight Forever despite the graphics? This is why. You could sit here and, hey, kudos to you. Have fun playing 2K23. That broken ass game, shitty gameplay. You could have all the game modes in the world. You can have CC. Cool. Happy. Enjoy your time with that. Enjoy yourself. But at the end of the day, when it comes to pure gameplay, core gameplay, oh shit moments, things that are going to keep the fans engaged, 2K doesn't have that. There's a reason why people go back and talk about SmackDown versus Raw. There's a reason why people go back and talk about WrestleMania XIX, Day of Reckoning. There's a reason why people go back and talk about Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth. There's a reason why people go back and talk about No Mercy. There's a reason. There's a reason. What did all those games have? They had the game modes. But not only that, they had the gameplay to match. 2K doesn't have that. So yeah. That's why. But hey, like I said, I'm not gonna force you to buy Fight Forever. I'm not gonna force you to. I mean, it's your money. It's your life. I'm not gonna force you to. But I'm just saying, the least you can do, instead of sitting here jumping to conclusions, is just give that shit a try. You've played every single 2K game, and all of them are pretty much remotely the same. Pretty much. There's little to no improvements on any of these 2K games. And the best 2K games that were ever made, in some eyes, or in all eyes, to be honest, are the ones that were developed by Ukes. Ever since Ukes left, well, I wouldn't say left, but got kicked out, and basically, I mean, I guess if you want to say left, because that's basically what it is, he got kicked out, so therefore they're no longer with the team. The games that Visual Concepts, I mean, we only have 3 games so far. 2K20, I forgot to add that one. 2K20, 2K22, and 2K23. We only have 3 games from Visual Concepts so far. But from what we've seen so far, there's really no innovation besides graphics. The only thing that you're noticing from these 2K games as years goes on is the improvement in graphics. Literally, that's the only thing. People are telling you add new match types. People are telling you to add to universe mode. People are telling you to add more superstars. People are giving all these recommendations for 2K. Oh, upgrade the image count. Oh, add crossplay. You can have all these ideas for 2K, but nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. We've been playing the same 2K games for over a decade. That is why people are excited for Fight Forever. That is why. And if you can't get that through your thick skull, then hey, it's a sad reality, but you're just a fanboy. As simple as that. Because like I said, although we talk shit about 2K, although 2K gets on our last fucking nerve, what do? We went out and we purchased every single 2K game. We talk the talk, but we walk the walk. You feel me? We talk shit, but we actually review the game. We pick up the game before just talking about it. You feel me? How about you do the same? Because you can always return the game digitally. Even if you buy it digitally, you can always return the game. If you don't like Fight Forever, return that shit. What's holding you back? Why are you letting other people stop you from enjoying your time on Fight Forever? Oh, because this person says Fight Forever is trash. I'm going to just go ahead and go along with it. Even though this person probably, first game was probably 2K16. He doesn't even know what the fuck a real wrestling game feels like. He's just a WWE fanboy. You're going to let this person talk to you. Talk you into not buying Fight Forever and having a blast. You're going to let this person that you don't even know, that you've never interacted with, you just hear their opinion about it. You're just like, okay, they're right. The graphics are not up to par with 2K. So yeah, the game's automatically going to be trash. You got to stop that, man. But anyways, gonna go ahead, get wrapped up here soon. Who watched that PlayStation Showcase though? Like, whew. I'm not gonna lie. When I say whew, I normally say that in a good way. And I'd be like, whew, or sheesh, or god damn. I normally say that in a good way, like I'm excited. But this time I'm not gonna lie, bro. That Sony Showcase, that PlayStation Showcase was some ass. That shit was a hot can of ass. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was ass. 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 I'm not gonna lie. The main thing that caught my eye though, because I was looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima 2. I was hoping, I was eager. I was hoping that that shit was gonna be there. But this game right here, man, if you have not heard of this game, Phantom Blade Zero, woo! Now this game got me excited. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this combat. Look at this combat in this game. Like this shit is crazy. Look at the combat in this game, yo. Look at this shit. God damn, like I don't know if this is sped up or if like I don't know. I don't know. Like I want to believe it, but a part of me doesn't. But if this is actual legit gameplay from a PlayStation 5, this is pretty fucking impressive. Like come on, bro. That shit is cold-blooded. Look at this. Feel like I'm watching one of them old VHS tapes where they really go to war. The combat in this game is crazy, yo. I hope this is on PC, but if not, definitely this is definitely might be the reason why I get a fucking PS5. I'm not gonna lie. This and to beat the shit out of y'all and fight forever. That'll be my two reasons to get a PS5. But other than that, yeah, the PlayStation Showcase was all. I thought it was gonna be more, but it wasn't really that impressive. Hopefully, the Xbox Showcase is better, but if we get two lackluster showcases, I might shed a tear. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, this game was pretty damn good. Phantom Blade Zero and the trailer for Spider-Man 2, that was pretty good too. That was pretty good too. Helldivers, I mean, Ghost Runner, all right. Yeah, it wasn't. It was a 2 hour showcase, and I only could point out like maybe two to four things that really caught my eye. They really had me intrigued. That's not good. That's not the usual Sony that we're used to, you know? But hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But this is not a Sony video, so let's get back to the AEW side of things, back to the wrestling side of things. What are your initial thoughts about Fight Forever so far? And don't say no fanboy shit like graphics because we just covered that. Shut the fuck up about graphics, alright? It's always graphics or it's about community creations. Let's come with something else, bruh. Let's come with something else. Oh, it doesn't have universe mode. Come on, bro. Let's focus on the gameplay. Let's talk about the gameplay, alright? But that about wraps it up for the video. God damn, why did... Okay. But as you can see, this is not the usual account. Went ahead and made a what's his name? Just a random account because I'm just gonna guide you through the steps because it seems like a lot of you. I don't know if you're not too tech savvy or because YouTube is always changing. YouTube is always changing. They're always coming up with some new shit. You're like, what the fuck is this feature? What is this? What is this? But I don't know if a lot of you are not tech savvy enough or you just I don't know. But I'm about to show you how you can stay up to date with Unsanctioned TV because a lot of you seem to tell us that you're missing the stream, you're missing this, you're missing this. So here is the step-by-step guide to stay up to date with the latest news from Unsanctioned TV, the latest videos, the latest content. This is what you do. You go in your search bar. This is where you find the YouTuber you're looking for, the video you're looking for. You look up Unsanctioned TV. Now, this is how. Oh shit. Now, this is how you actually. This is how our actual channel name is. It's together. It's not spaced out. All right. It's together. It's not spaced out. But even if you click on this, so if this is the first thing that pops up, then click this, all right? Click this, and you will eventually find us, all right? It leads you to our content. So this is what you do. You click on our channel, and here's the homepage. You know, gotta get all this shit decorated. It's not much on there, but you want to find our content. You click the video portion, and you got all our videos on there. You want to see the shorts? Like I said, it's not too much on there, but you got to get on that too. Got to go ahead and get these shorts picked up. You want to look at the live streams, like I just told you. We just went live. Some of you might be wondering, like, you know, hey, I just saw you were live. Where the fuck did that shit disappear to? You want to go to the live section, and I hate that YouTube did this shit. I hate it. Everything should be under here, not under here. But if it's not on your device in the video section, you want to go to the live section, and you will see it right here. Unsanctioned TV, AEW Games Reaction Live Stream. It's right there. So anytime we stream, you may have caught it late. You may have just missed it. It's right there, okay? Click live. Playlist. You want to see all of our videos that we've made? We call it right here. It's right here. WGC discussions. You want to go, hey, you want to just binge watch Unsanctioned TV? Go ahead, feel free. Want to go to the community tab? We often, I wouldn't say often because we didn't always post on here, but it's starting to pick up. I think we're going to start doing updates in here whenever we're about to drop or whenever we want to ask y'all some questions. Whenever we might do giveaways again and stuff. So, yeah. Don't forget, check the community tab. Channel tab. We definitely got to get this channel jumping. We for sure got to get this channel jumping for sure. Maybe this will be the channel that we talk about. I don't know. Who knows what the channel is going to be? Who knows? But make sure you subscribe to our second channel too. Make sure. I don't know, like I said, there's no time frame to when we're going to start uploading on there, but make sure you subscribe to our second channel. Make sure. If you like what you're seeing on here, make sure you subscribe here too. So that's what you want to do. You want to click this, subscribe. But a lot of you think that that's the final step. No. I'm afraid to inform you. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Shout out to my mates over there. Shout out to my boy Bad News Barrett. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. That is not all you have to do. A lot of you sitting there, oh man, you missed the stream. You weren't here for the premiere. You missed it. Well, this is why. You're subscribed, but you don't have noties on. So this is what happens. You got to do that second step. Click the fucking bell, okay? Click the goddamn bell and click all, okay? Now you see, it says you'll get notifications. So this is what happens. Every single time that we upload anything, you will get a notification. It'll say, Unsanctioned TV is going live. Unsanctioned TV has went live. Unsanctioned TV has uploaded. Whenever we do anything on our channel, you will get a notification. So don't forget. Let me guide you through the step again, all right? So we're starting off. Okay? This is for the new viewers too. For those of y'all who are not tech savvy enough, whatever. I don't know what it might be, whatever. This is what you got to do in order to stay up to date with Unsanctioned TV. So you will never miss anything again. All right? First step, you click subscribe. You are officially subscribed to Unsanctioned TV. But that's not all you have to do. All right? Second step, you want to click the bell. And you click all. I did not say click personalized. All right? I said clicked all. Okay? Click all. And there you have it. Now, After you have subscribed and click the bell, this is why we always say click the bell. We're not saying this shit for no reason. So click the bell and then click all, okay? Once again, not personalized, click all, all right? And that is how you stay up to date with Unsanctioned TV. Do I need to do it a third time? I might have to do it a third time. One more time, 3 times the chart. 3 times. It's the third time for good measure. 3 times, okay? Listen closely. Watch carefully. You click subscribe, okay? You click the motherfucking bell. And you click all. Not personalized, not none, not unsubscribe. You click all. And there you have it. You are now up to date with all of the latest Unsanctioned TV content. All of the latest Unsanctioned TV news. That is how you stay up to date with Unsanctioned TV. Now, after this video ends, you better click this damn. If you are subbed and you have not clicked that bell, go ahead and click that bell before I have to come through this goddamn screen and rock bottom your ass and lay that back down on your candy ass. Oh my goodness, now I'm fucking with you. But go ahead and click that bell. Alright? Big shout out to the WGC. Big shout out. I'm loving the connections. I really am. We got connections in the UK. We got connections in Brazil. And we got connections in South Africa. This shit is crazy. We're just chopping it up with a homie from South Africa. This shit is crazy. And if you know somebody that has the same interests as you know somebody over there in Brazil, you know somebody over there in UK, you know somebody in South Africa, wherever you may be from outside of the United States, a relative, a friend, whatever, tell somebody about us. If you know somebody that likes wrestling, that likes having a laugh, they need some humor in their life, hey, tell them about us. We love, reaching new areas of the world. We love these connections, all right? This shit is beautiful. It really is. It's what this shit is about, man. It's what this shit is about. Engagement is key. But anyways, that about wraps it up for the video. Once again, shout out to each and every one of y'all that popped out in the stream. Don't worry. That is not the last stream, the last live stream you will see from Unsanctioned TV. I know there may be a gap. There may have been one when 2K23 first dropped, and then, we come out of the woodwork, and one pops out during the stream, during the AEW game stream yesterday. But don't worry. Once Fight Forever drops, you will be seeing this a lot more often. Don't worry. And I just showed you, so I don't want to hear no more. Oh, I missed it. I don't want to hear no more of that bullshit, all right? I just showed you how to stay up to date. Alright? But anyways, finna go ahead and head up out here. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And we out here. One love. God bless. See you in the next one. Peace.